Hello friends and allies, and welcome to a very old classic spawn. This is an area called Cemetery in Yalahar. This area we're gonna hunt Grim Reapers, which has one of the best XP HP ratio which you can do, and they are also weak to Holy, which are our favorite damage as an RP. There are no special quests for this area, except for the in service of Yalahar, which you need to do, but to gain access to the cemetery there are no special quests. I will recommend the minimum level of 100 here, and I will recommend that you hunt here from level 100 to 150, since when you gain the possibility of diamond arrows, I recommend that you change spot. But otherwise, I think the minimum level to be here is around 100, because you are in the risk zone of being one-shotted. The paladin we're gonna use has this 89, magic level 25 in base. It uses no charm, but it uses XP Prey and XP boost on 225%. And in areas where there are only one monster, the XP Prey becomes especially useful. There are some possibilities to choose different spots to go down. This is my favorite, but as you see right now, it's 4 Grim Reapers directly downstairs, so I have chosen to skip it, since it becomes way too dangerous trying to go down. So I'm gonna try another spot, which I think is close to good enough. And at a level 100, I will consider it to be way too dangerous to try to lure away monsters to be able to finish them off. So let's talk about the equipment which we are going to wear. The Grim Reaper deals some death damage, therefore we're gonna go for the crochet. And we're also gonna go for the Yalahari legs instead of the Sauron legs. And I also prefer to having a pair of boots of haste, since I like to have some extra speed. But otherwise we have the typical bow with the tier 3 Vampiris, Mana Leech and Crit. The helmet with Dist and Mana Leech, and the armor with Vampirism. And we're also gonna go for a color of blue plasma. In here we're gonna use Fire Field to be able to hunt, but you should also bring some magic walls. Take a look to the left of the screen. I see a Grim Reaper spawning, and I'm shooting a magic wall at the 1 square meter. And that's a good way to separate the monsters and use the 1 square meter in your favor to create some protection with a Fire Field and magic walls. Since at your level and at their speed, it's rather dangerous to be facing 2 of them at the same time. And when you're hunting here, you should focus on using Exevomassan each turn. That's because it's much more damage than Exorisan, and because of your Vampirism and Mana Leech, you will have mana to use Exevomassan at each turn, or not each turn, every second turn. The peak XP here was at 1.9 kk XP an hour, and that was on 225% and XP Prey. But you should also notice that I have rather bad Dist, but good magic level. So each level take around 18 to 20 minutes. That means that you will take 3 levels for each XP boost, or 1.5 for the free XP boost which you can take every week. But on average the XP was a little bit lower than the peak XP, but not very much. Just for the fun of it, let's compare this to Lava Lurker. Both hunt analyzers are on 225% with XP Prey. The Paladin has 25 in magic level and 89 in Dist. Here you can see that it's almost 1 kk XP more an hour hunting Lava Lurkers. And that I would say is basically because I have very good magic level, and it's much cheaper to use exercise weapons to boost your magic level in comparison to the distance fighting boost with the exercise weapons. So is this a good spawn 2020? Well, you're gonna go minus both in Lava Lurkers and Grim Reapers, and I think it's just a preference. But if you are to boost your character quickly, I highly recommend that you go Lava Lurkers from level 100 to 250, and this is an area which you can simply go if Lava Lurkers is taken. But it's a funny place to visit, since this is a really old school way of leveling, and it's kinda chill and funny to remember the old school places. And this is the supplies I use for a 30 min long hunt. And in this area you will simply run back and forth with not much to talk about the rotation. It's an area where you can just walk between the spots of where the Grim Reapers spawns. but I highly recommend to focus on the Exevomassan since that really boosts your exp. Thank you guys for watching. I will let the video run now for a couple of minutes for you to see some more hunting and some low HP. And I will see you guys in the next video.
When you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when I'm with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when I'm with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining?
Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray, don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say, lost my mind cause your frame. Hey girl, what's your name, lit me up just like a flame. Body in motion, I feel the commotion, beyond you like lotion. I'm honest and broken, I flow like the ocean. I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken. My heart that you stolen, ayy. Stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to ever leave. On your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb.